Hey, it's a Greek podcast, and we're back at Casa de Monte Cristo at Prime Cigar in Boca Raton. Ryan and my co-host. I nailed that.
You nailed it.
You know what happens? Like most of my relationships, I get the girl's name done when I'm done.
Right.
So hopefully that's not a good sign for us.
Are you going to pay me to leave?
No. I'm loyal. I got to tell you, boy, did I find out. Ever walk into a room early and find out, whoa, it's Halloween. My boy was on the phone at another radio station. I walked in, I go, what are you doing?
What I said, so I can't talk to him on the contract.
That's it.
I said I'm married. I don't cheat.
Now it's 5 days after the Jet game. How was the game?
Right away, huh? Right away. All right.
How did they lose, and why in the fourth quarter did they go for a pass?
This is
on the road. You play for tie.
This is typical Jets disaster, where they're ahead 14-0. They've got the game not in the bag, because I got to tell you, Miami. I mean, I was at the game.
Yeah.
Miami played really well. The Jets played well. I mean, it was a good game. It was the best Jet-Miami game I've seen in years.
Miami played better when Cutler went out.
Yes.
Cutler didn't go out.
Matt, I would tell you something. Matt is he's their future. He's their guy.
It's Farrakhan Fridays, better way.
It's Colhan Orange Lobster.
And he's got $4 million in his checking account.
No, I mean, I got to tell you, the game was a good game, and Bowles screwed up. I mean, I don't know if it was the OC or whatever. Bowles screwed up. You don't, with 40 seconds left in
run
regular.
The ball.
Run the ball. Sit on the ball. Run the
clock out. Put in Nick Woods. Do something. Come on.
Go to New York Prime.
Do a down, out, and go. My man Nick Woods, he would have had him with a T-bone in his hand. Here it is. My God. Now imagine if you were getting 2.5. Oh.
How about the fact that I got 3.5?
Oh.
Because I booked it early.
So you're 6-0.
Yeah. ATS, they're 6-0. Well, kind of technically.
So the record right now is 3-3.
3-4.
Is it 3 and 4?
3 and 4.
Wow.
Yeah. This is week 8 coming up.
Didn't they have a week off?
No. Miami had the week off, I think, because of the hurricane. So I think Miami was a game behind it. It's a little screwed up with the hurricane.
The first drive, they looked awesome.
The whole game, they looked good. I mean, look, they both played a good game, and like I said, I give and you know me, I don't give Miami credit for anything, but I give Miami credit. They played a good game. They managed the game well. When Matt came in, they started stretching the field. I mean, they did a good job, and the Jets screwed it up. Now, I will tell you that the Jets messed up and lost that game. I'm still saying that the New England game, they were rough.
The one thing with Harper, Moore, though, he does a lot, and it seems like he just throws the ball up. Like when Stills caught that pass, that could have got picked off.
Yeah, but when he throws the ball up, he throws it up and deep.
Yeah.
So the way that I look at it,
his first pass gets picked off.
Yeah, I mean, look, I mean, I kind of subscribe to the old Brett Favre theory, which is I don't mind throwing into triple coverage if the net result, like if you're 3rd and long and you throw it deep and you get picked, you have to assume that your offense will flip to defense, and they're gonna and that ball is gonna end up behind the 25, which is where the touchback's gonna be anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't mind going deep into coverage if the net result is that the opposing team is gonna be on their own 18 or 19 or 12 or 5. I mean, you know.
It's like a punt.
It's like a punt.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, that was a tough game. We needed that game for the over. Oh, it's
yeah,
gonna come back to
we
haunt
needed
us.
both those games.
I know.
It's gonna come back to haunt us.
Oh,
yes.
no, it's gonna really haunt me.
Yeah.
We probably saw my kidney. Tuesday night, we got the big Halloween party here.
Party, yeah.
Yeah, so if you guys are in the area, come down Tuesday night. The girls will be dressed in a lot of spooky
Tuesday
gear.
here, Saturday in Miami.
Wow.
Yeah, Saturday.
Now, Saturday,
night,
I'm supposed to go to Fountain Blue.
No, stop by Prime.
I might. I'm supposed to go see Fergie. She's doing something with iHeart. And I reached out to a friend of mine, Ethan, if he's listening, and he knows her record label. And he
You know who's good friends with her?
Who?
Good friends.
Who?
The guy that you bought the bottle of Johnny Walker Black for. Maybe you can get a little redemption.
He is?
Good friends.
How is he even know her?
They're good friends.
Get out.
Good friends.
I wouldn't even think she would say hi to him.
Best $47 you ever spent. I'm telling you.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm going to ask him.
Ask him.
All right. Wow, that didn't dig because I was trying to get her on the air. Wow, that's unbelievable. How did he meet her? Is he cleaning her house? Clean her house?
I know nothing. I hear nothing. I see nothing.
Really? But you're
I'm
saying
like Schultz in this.
You're saying he's good friends with Fergie.
Your Johnny Walker Black boy is good friends with her.
Really?
Yeah.
He calls her. She knows who he is. Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I gotta go see him now.
He'll probably be here in a minute.
I hope so. I'll ask him. All right, it is the Greek podcast, and we're talking about absolutely nothing.
Who's Miami playing this week?
They're playing tonight. They're playing the Ravens.
Oh, they're the Thursday night game.
Thursday night game.
They're gonna get mushed.
Do you think so?
Well,
the Ravens are having a terrible year.
horrible. They need a win.
So you think the Miami goes down?
I don't know.
How about the Patriots Sunday night just chewing the Falcons again? How sad is that?
Listen, Atlanta was an overrated team at 5-0. Overrated.
But they're not 5-0.
No, they were.
No, they weren't. They lost a couple already. They're not
Now they're 7-2. Now they're 5-2. They lost to Miami. And they lost to New England. They were undefeated going into Miami.
Were they? I thought they lost. I thought they were 4-3.
I don't think so.
Yeah, we got to double check.
I'm going right now.
Back at break.
You talk. I'll check.
Yeah, you check. I don't think they're 4. Maybe you're right.
What's the Atlanta Falcons record?
Oh my God, he's one of those guys. He talks to his phone.
The Falcons are 3-3 right now.
So you say Atlanta Falcons?
Third place in the NFC South.
Who am I thinking of? They're 3-3.
I told you.
I'm an idiot.
Don't worry about it. We get 56 years on that.
Idiot.
Yeah, so anyway, the Falcons are not having a good year. Some people, they think they might not make the playoffs.
Listen, you got to remember that when the football season started, I was on a lot of painkillers.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
How was your wrist, by the way?
It's a mess.
Really?
I was at the doctor today.
And what did he say?
He's like, oh, you look great. I'm going to take the pins out in 5 weeks. I'm like, get these things out of me.
5 weeks?
5 more weeks, then they take the pins out. So I said to him, I go,
now, do you got to be put out for that?
Well, I don't know, because I found out today. See, I thought the pins, because I got 2 titanium pins hanging out of my wrist, I thought they went like around the anatomy. He goes, no. He goes, I drilled a hole through 3 of your bones, and the pins are going through it.
Ah!
I'm like, oh my God.
I can't handle that.
So I said to him, I'm like, Doc, what are you doing? Yeah.
Oh, God, it's going to be so painful.
And
but how long did he say before your wrist will be okay?
6 months.
So we're talking like St. Patrick's Day.
We're talking my birthday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oof,
yeah.
That's brutal.
Yeah, we're talking my birthday.
By the way, it is Halloween, so if you got a costume, come on out and see us. We love to see you. Tito's on me every Thursday at Prime Cigar. We check it out. What do you think about the JFK peppers? Any interest in that, about stuff coming out? I had one of your good customers yesterday tell me that the CIA killed JFK, and he was in the next car, and he shot him in the back of the head.
You're right. I think we're talking about 1963.
Yeah,
right?
November 22nd.
So it's been 55 years. It's enough.
So what do you think?
I think release everything.
Oh yeah, they should. But you think we'll ever know what happened? No.
I think they're going to say they're going to release everything. And if there's anything that we can't see, we're not going to know.
Yeah,
anyway.
we're never going to know.
What's the difference?
We'll never know. But people are intrigued.
It was a tragedy. The people who were intrigued are people like you got to remember that generation. That's baby boomer generation.
They're done.
My mom. My mom. She's 70 years. 70. She was born 75 years old.
I think anybody who did know, like inside, is probably gone. Yeah.
I got Jack Ruby's bullet.
Yeah. Is that real?
No, that's real.
Really?
No, that's real.
That's a real Jack Ruby.
Yeah, you saw the plaque I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what that was Lee Harvey Oswald was ushered ushered by that famous cop with the 10-gallon hat.
The white hat, yeah.
And Jack Ruby shot him with the .32.
And that was suspicious.
And that gun is owned by a friend of mine, Anthony, who was here yesterday. He owns the gun. He paid $1 million for the gun.
Wow.
And he and Ruby's brother shot 100 bullets into ballistic gel and made certified plaques for some of Anthony's friends, and I got one.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's an actual bullet shot from the actual gun that Anthony owns.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Now how's he still have the gun? And wouldn't he go into police custody?
No, he owns it. He somehow, I guess,
he bought it after years later?
Yeah. They were supposed to destroy it. They didn't destroy it. He bought
$1 million.
Paid $1 million for the gun.
Wow. Mm-hmm. That is crazy. That is
and there's a story, and I'm not going to get all the facts here, but there's a story where one of his friends, Anthony's a pretty serious guy, big developer, nice guy. One of his friends was like a federal court judge, and when he bought the gun, the judge was like, I got to see this thing. So he walked it into the courthouse, and they went through the metal detector, and they found the gun, and they confiscated the gun.
Oh, really?
And they almost destroyed it, and he had to use all kinds of political clout to get the gun out of. He paid $1 million and almost had the gun destroyed.
Oh my God, he almost lost it. Mm-hmm. That would have been brutal. Now, your South Florida football team still undefeated?
Undefeated, baby. They got Tulsa coming up. They got UConn, and then they got University of Central Florida, who's also undefeated, on November 24th. We're going for the game.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah.
So do you think that looks good?
Who?
USF.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're tough. They might play one of the big games.
Yeah.
I don't know if because their conference isn't that good.
East there or whatever that.
Yeah. So I think that. But even to be
Yeah,
undefeated.
they're never gonna get to those rankings like Alabama and Wisconsin and Penn State.
Yeah.
I think Penn State's an overrated number 2.
You do.
I think Wisconsin's a better team than Penn State.
They have
They're good, but I think
they're
Wisconsin's
good.
a better
Barkley's
team.
tough. That
Yeah.
quarterback's good. He can run. The defense is good. I don't know. They tune Michigan. They got Ohio State this weekend.
Listen, the U looks good. U's got Notre Dame, right?
Oh yeah, I don't think Miami. I don't see it. Miami will win this week against Carolina. Then they got Virginia Tech and Notre Dame.
Yeah.
I think Notre Dame beats Miami. That's down here.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough game.
That's gonna be a tough game.
game.
They are doing.
And I think that Bama is just light years ahead of all of them.
Everybody. They're
Light
better.
years ahead of all.
Yeah, I think Clemson's good. They lost one game, but they're the quarterback out. Penn State, I think, is good. But yeah, the Final Four, I mean, you never know what's going to happen. Probably Alabama, Clemson. I still think gets back in there with a loss. Penn State, probably.
I think Wisconsin's a really good team.
Yeah, they are.
They're a good number. They're better than number 5.
Yeah, no, they are. They just played, and then they got the Big Ten championship.
Right.
There are 2 different conferences, so they play each other. Let's see. The Gators are having some problems. Florida State season is down.
Florida State's over.
Jumbo's finished. Joe Girardi, he's done it. Manager Yanks.
And where's he going?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No, where? What do you think? Miami? You think so?
Oh yes. Heck yes.
Oh man,
Absolutely.
it's a Greek podcast. I don't know about that. A Casa de Monte Cristo. I think that's a pipe dream. They're not letting go. And Madeline goes up to New York?
No, I think they're going to bring Girardi in as part of that group. I really do.
You don't think he manages?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to tell me they're firing Madeline.
No, they're not getting rid of Madeline.
I can
Because
see Madeline.
Girardi was here for, 1 year?
Yeah, and then he went up there. I can see Madeline going to the Yankees. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, but I
right?
don't think he's going to leave Jeter's side.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
It's a Greek podcast. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. Trick or treat, bitches. Peace!
Hey, little Greeksters, you know one of Greek's favorite spots in South Florida, without a doubt, is Casa de Monte Cristo by Prime Cigar. He loves to hang out there, and so will you. You've got to stop in because you'll love it. 2240 Northwest 19th Street in Boca Raton. Stop in, check out the atmosphere, TVs, great selection of cigars, and a place that you'll just want to be. From the first time he walked in, I promise you'll feel the same way. It's like an extension of his house. Stop by Casa de Monte Cristo by Prime Cigar and light it up. Puff, puff, baby. It's Casa de Monte Cristo by Prime Cigar.
It's a Greek podcast. We're back at Casa de Monte Cristo. One thing I love about our film guy, sound guy.
I think he gets mesmerized by the fire.
He just is so comfortable. He's sitting there drinking his wine. He's got the jeans on.
Got the dog.
Yeah, beautiful shades. He looks like he's in Seoul, like shoe shopping.
Right, he's like, hey, how about the weather?
Oh my God, he's
Beautiful.
just unbelievable.
Hey, by the way, the weather finally broke. We got the fireplace.
Yeah, we got the
back on.
fireplace on. Yeah, we're getting for Halloween. We're getting ready. Big party here.
Ready.
Big party in Brickell.
Yeah.
You got your 7-year party here coming up. When is that?
On November 14th.
I think it was the 18th.
14th.
Is it?
18th?
Okay. I'm
Could
not
be the
sure.
18th. Come the 14th and the 18th. One
Come
of those
both
months is a
nights.
big
We're not
party.
sure. Do
Yeah.
you know when the anniversary party is, young lady?
Is the anniversary party the 14th or the 18th?
I don't know.
We'll have 2 of them.
I
Stick your
wasn't
face
here.
in here so people know who we're talking to.
Okay. I don't know, but come here both nights.
And see
And
her.
see-
We'll be
Maddie.
open. Yeah,
She's the best.
That would be me.
She's not
That-
the best. She's okay.
I'm all right.
She's good. She does a good job.
All right, beat it.
It's in between the 14th and the 18th. I think
it's a 4-day party. It
it's
goes
a
from the
4-day.
14th to the 18th.
It's 7 years.
We'll find out before. Yeah, it is 70. That I can promise you.
Yeah, a
7 years.
lot of big things
Yeah.
going on. They got like a casino night.
We're gonna do a lot of stuff around Lucky 7.
Yeah, a little bit. I
Maybe
think.
a little old number 7, a little Jack Daniels.
Yeah, Jack Daniels get involved.
yeah,
It's cool. I'll definitely be here. And then Tuesday night, obviously the Halloween party. Come on down, have a good time, enjoy yourself. You don't need a costume. If you have one, good. If you don't, they got a costume party going
Yeah,
on.
we'll put a cigar in your
Contest,
mouth,
you get a big humidor.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
Yep. It's there's a thing where if you buy a certain item, you get a key, and if you get the key that opens the humidor, it's your humidor.
Nice.
Yeah, doing some cool
Greg's
stuff.
here from Broken Sound.
Yep. There he is playing tennis.
We're still friends. We dated years ago. So a lot going on, obviously, with down south, up here. So you guys always got a ton of stuff going on.
Yeah, we got a lot of action, and like I said, I mean, as I told you before, this wrist thing is kind of screwing me up a little bit. It's weird. Like I'm fine all day, and then around like 5:30, 6 o'clock, it just starts annoying me to the point where I can't deal, and I'm like conked out by
Now, you had a
8:30.
big thing at Tuesday night with Alonzo Mourning.
Yeah, we had a great event with Alonzo Mourning and his wife. His wife's a sweetheart.
Yeah, now how'd you get involved with them? You did stuff with them before?
So the guy that runs the Alonzo Mourning Foundation is a friend of mine, Bill.
Yeah.
Super guy, Bill Diggs. If anybody, when I tell you that the world needs more Bills, he's a great guy. I could use a couple more Bills. But, so we did the event with Zoe. It was a really nice event. And I'd never met his wife before. I've hung out with Zoe a bunch of times. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
His wife is...
He's an impeccable dresser.
He's well dressed. He's a good looking guy.
Oh, yeah, he always looks
And
good.
he's big. I mean, obviously he's big.
Yeah.
But his wife was a doll.
Yeah.
I mean, really, really, really nice.
So it was for the foundation,
I was
what they have
super
going on.
impressed.
They've been doing that for years.
Yeah.
He has like that.
The Alonzo
Zoe
Mourning
Ki-
Foundation.
Yeah.
Zoe
He has,
Kids.
he has the big basketball camp. He does a
Yep.
big golf tournament.
Yeah.
So
That
was
golf
cool.
tournament's sick. We were the sponsor of the golf tournament every year.
Yeah.
Yeah, great tournament.
Oh, I know. It's awesome.
Great tournament. Great
Definitely
tournament.
is. That's good that you guys did something with him.
You know, it's interesting. He's,
Any other players come by?
There were a couple of guys I didn't really recognize, and I didn't want to ask. I just welcomed them, and I don't like getting in people's faces. I mean, we meet famous people. I meet you all the time.
Yeah, you're with me, so there's nobody
I'm with
bigger.
you,
I mean,
so,
me and
like-
Ray Donovan.
Right.
Here's somebody who will definitely tell us. Excuse me. Sorry about you. General manager here. When is the anniversary party? November 14th or 18th? 18th. Thank
That's
you.
what I said. The 18th.
I said it.
You said the 14th.
I said the 18th. Get off! My God, Tito's, please.
Oh, God.
I gotta start drinking.
Oh, November 14th, we're having a big event down in Miami. That's what the 14th is.
All right, good. So
Yeah.
go down to Miami.
Go to Miami the 14th, come here the 18th.
That'd be good.
Yeah, NYY Steakhouse is sponsoring the food. They
Yep.
do it every year.
That's great.
They do a great job.
Steve Bonner, our good friend.
Steve, yeah, great guy. If you go to Coconut Creek Casino, you can go to the NYY Steakhouse. Go
He's
to
the main
Parisi.
man there.
He is the guy.
He's the man. He's
He's
top
the
of
guy.
Capipo.
Yeah.
He's 21.
Go to copy.
Yeah, he definitely is it.
He's the highest ranking non-Indian.
He is huge. That's a great way to
He's a
put
serious guy.
it. He definitely gets
Drives
it
around in a
going.
limousine.
Oh my God! Oh, I gotta borrow your car. We gotta talk about your car.
Take it.
Yeah, I gotta definitely do something. We're doing a video. Don't forget, all week long for next couple weeks, you get a chance every hour to win $1,000 on Real Radio.
Am I sponsoring it?
No, you're not sponsored.
Good.
You're
So I
sponsoring
can-
American
can I
Express.
win it?
You can win it.
Oh, I'm
win.
eligible?
You're
Sweet.
eligible.
I'm
Yeah,
calling every hour.
you're definitely eligible. You can do it.
All right.
There's been a lot going on with a lot of these guys. Now, in the NFL and NBA and the coaches in baseball, they are required to do interviews. And it seems like a lot of guys get bothered.
Does it bother you that some of the guys are? Does it bother you that the guys that get interviewed, depending on the results of the game or what's going on in their life, they're just like Jekyll and Hyde, like two different guys?
Well, a lot of times but I've said this for years. It's like if you left work at 5 o'clock and you had a bad day
Yeah.
or a good day. Cam Newton's under a lot
That's
of
what I
pressure.
was going to say, Cam Newton.
Yeah, he's got a lot of headaches again because they feel like when he wins, he's happy. When he loses, he pouts. He brings a lot of it on himself.
He wears it on his sleeve.
Yeah, he wears his crazy outfits, the hats and
Right.
stuff. And when they're winning, he's happy. But when he's not, Juice Man's in the house. He's the one who said the CIA killed Kennedy, by the way. He ends up being a little bitchy, and people are getting on it. Yeah, then he doesn't like it.
But I mean, listen, I get it. I don't want to sit and talk about a game that I lost.
But when you get all the gold, you got to understand all this comes with it. It's like the guy who complains about people who come up to in a restaurant, but you get the $1 million endorsements from Under Armour and different things. That goes with all that persona.
That's going back to the responsibility of representing the brand and representing the league.
Yeah,
and
you
representing
have to do it.
Yeah.
But 2 years ago, when they crushed it, they went to the Super Bowl, they lost, 1 or 2 games, he was great. Then after the Super Bowl, he didn't want to even talk.
Right.
He had a bad
He
game.
just lost the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but still, that's part of it. You got to do it.
My dad used to say, "You show me a lineup of silver medalists, I'll show you a lineup of losers." Listen, you
Steinbrenner said, show me a good loser, I'll show you a loser, but you're getting paid.
You show me a
That's
guy
part of
comes
it.
in second, you're a loser.
Yeah, but that's getting paid. You're making the money. You got to be up there with the step and repeat behind you, a great podcast, and say, hey, wasn't a good day. They were better than us.
Right.
I tell you who handles it well, and he doesn't lose much, obviously, is Brady. I mean, even when I see a couple of them, he goes, hey, they were better than us today.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it comes down to.
Yeah, I mean, he's also well coached.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, he gets to come out and be the neutral spokesperson for the team, and then Kraft comes out. I mean, not Kraft, but Belichick comes out, and he's a grump.
Yeah,
I mean, Belichick is a grump.
Oh, yeah.
He's a horrible
and he'll embarrass you.
he's
That's a stupid question.
Yeah, he does. He's
Yeah.
like, next.
Yeah,
next.
him
He's
and
worse than Trump.
Popovich for the Spurs. The Heat started playing. I don't think they're going to be about 500, if that.
Maybe.
Yeah, if that.
Yeah.
They got their ass kicked last night by
San
17
Antonio.
Spurs. Oh, God.
Yeah. Well, they're a good team, though.
Yeah, they're a good team. And Kawhi Leonard's out. Yankees lose, World Series. Last night they set a record with 8 home runs, which was nice, if you like the long ball. Dodgers really, I'd be shocked if they lose, but 1-1, I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Great crowds. People were
Yep.
jacked up.
Yep.
LA hasn't been there since '88.
Oh,
They
is
got
that
the
how long
highest
it's been?
payroll. Yeah, they got the highest payroll in baseball, $235 million.
Wow.
So they
Who's
are-
number 2, Yanks?
I don't know.
No,
who
I
number
think,
two-
I think it's like St. Louis or something.
I'm not sure, but I know
Yeah,
Dodgers
there's some
number
big
one.
I think Marlins are the lowest, right?
Marlins are low, and they said
They're like $86.
Yeah, they Girardi slipped.
Yeah, whoops.
Jeter said that they're going to be cut even more.
Yeah.
I mean, I would not be surprised if Stanton ends up in the Yankees or the Red Sox
Yeah.
or the Dodgers, because he's a huge payday.
And a huge draw.
Yeah, he's not there. Cigar Aficionado came out. Michael Jordan's in there. We talked about it a couple of weeks ago. Michael Jordan says he smokes 6 cigars a day.
Yeah.
8. He's in
I
5.
wish you lived in Boca.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. He's close. He's in Jupiter.
It's not that close.
Yeah.
He's been here a couple times, but he I know where he hangs out up there. I won't say it because I don't want to screw him up. But
Ray
he's on-
Lewis has been on now.
Ray's been around. Ray's been hanging around a little bit. He's obviously busy with the NFL, but when he's back down here,
Yeah,
comes
he
around.
was here a couple weeks ago. Everybody was
Yeah.
talking about it. He popped
Good.
in. He was in the
Yep.
back. He was real cool.
He's a good
which
dude.
is always nice. When you meet somebody who's famous in any capacity
Yep.
and they're cool, you walk away and you're like, wow, that was cool. Because when it's not.
Yeah, he's a class act. Ray's a good boy.
There was a case that was settled this week that I was surprised with, but I think it was more to go away with it. And I wanted to see what you thought about it. Porsche ended up their deal. Walker's daughter and family sued Porsche because
Right.
they said the seatbelt didn't let him out. He was alive at the accident.
Right.
But I was very surprised because he was doing over 100 miles
100 miles an hour.
And I mean, how could you say it was the car's fault?
I mean, I guess that, look, in situations like that, basically what you do is you get a biomechanical expert. And that biomechanical expert studies, I know this because of my father's accident.
Yeah.
You get a biomechanical expert that studies the functionality of the system.
Uh-huh.
And if he makes a strong enough case that even though it's basically what they call a shared liability or
Yeah, but I mean, you're going over 100 miles an hour. It's not gonna.
There's no question that you put yourself in the position for failure, but the loss of life is due to the poor function of a system that's designed. So if these cars are governed and limited at 184 miles an hour, right? Because that's what that car is governed at. The car is designed to go 184 miles an hour. All the systems are supposed to work at that speed.
They said one of the things that they ended up getting damages for is that what Walker would have made, and he's not gonna make. But does that happen with a regular person?
Yeah, it's economics. It's not funny. It's interesting that I learned all this because of my father's accident.
Yes.
But there's what's called a life continuation. The economics of it is what would so when someone lives, it's the economics of what their potential earning
power
plus their cost plus their pain and suffering, and and when someone passes away, it's wrongful death. So then there's an economics related to what the earning power would have been net for the family, plus the pain and suffering for the survivors.
Now, do you think Porsche just settled just to get it done?
I think that they had no interest in fighting the case because even though we have speed limits here in the United States, there are lots of places around the world that it's legal to go over 100 miles an hour.
Yes.
And these cars are designed for the Autobahn. They're
Germany.
designed for the Grand Corniche. They're
Yeah.
designed for,
Yeah.
I've driven a Peugeot 140 miles an hour on the
Wow.
Grand Corniche, and it was
On
like,
Route 3 in Seacars. Enjoy your wine,
I
white
drove my
man.
Volkswagen 100 miles an hour on Route 3.
Yo, it's a shame. You got to see our camera guy because he's so relaxed. Like
He's
I said,
having a cigar and a
he's
cocktail.
drinking a cocktail. he's drinking wine, has a cigar. He's just hanging out. He's just loving it. He's hanging out.
Right. At least 2 or 3 times during the podcast, we're like, "Are we done?"
Oh yeah. You're done. You're done.
Yeah.
So again, Halloween Tuesday night, big party here. The 18th is their 7th year anniversary party. Make plans now. It's a great place to be. Greek Gridiron is here every other Friday. Ryan joins us for a couple hours, and if you can beat me, you get $200. Grand prize is awesome this year. Not that it isn't in the past, but you get a case of Tito's vodka.
It's a music festival, right?
Excuse me?
Isn't the music festival part of the grand prize?
No.
Okay.
Let me talk. You hang out.
I'll just sit here and look pretty.
Case of Tito's vodka, a box of Monte Cristo cigars, 50-inch TV. You get tickets to the Bear Trap that I will take care of, and 2 tickets to the Orange Bowl that my boy Jason takes care of for Vibe Cigar. It's the Greek Podcast, Casa de Monte Cristo. I am Greek. This is Ryan. Always enjoy you guys. Come on down. Tito's are on me every Thursday. Stop down. And remember, if you're going to have a cigar, and relax, have a Monte Cristo.
Thursday, 4 p.m. You come and watch us.
Yeah, come by every Thursday, 4 p.m. Watch us. Got a good crowd here every week. It's Halloween. Trick or treat, baby. Be safe and don't drink and drive. Next week, we'll talk about the new law about Florida, what they're talking
With
about
the
texting.
texting.
Yeah, we'll get into that next week.
Tune in.
Peace. God bless.